Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new to this channel, you're welcome, and to all my existing subscribers, thank you so kindly for your support. So today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to create this effect on the down part of this dress. Kindly stay tuned. I'll be using 1 yard of doll face satin, and I'll be using 9 yards of soft tulle net, extremely soft, so that it's not rough on the child's skin. Firstly, I'm going to be cutting the base where the tulle nets are going to lie on. So I'll fold my fabric in two, then fold it in a bias form. So you have something like this, like a triangle shape. So this is how I'm going to be cutting my base. The first two are open and the other two are closed. So right here, I'm going to take my waist measurement, which is 22 plus my zipper allowance, giving me 24. I'm going to divide it by 4, so I will have 6. So I'm going to mark that 6. But you can also take your waist measurement, divide by 3.142, and start from the tip of the triangle to get the figure you got after dividing. So next, I'm going to be taking the length of my desired choice, and I'll be using 12.5 inches. And I'll proceed to cut it out. So this is how it looks like when it's open. It's not a full circle flea. So this is it. This is what I'll be working on. This is where I'll be inserting my tulle nets on. I'll be using the 12.5 inch, that is the length, to determine the radius of my circle I will be cutting for the tulle nets. So I'll be using this pattern to cut my full circle. First of all, I'm going to fold the paper into 2 and then fold it into 4. So all sides are closed. Next, I'm going to divide my length, that is 12.5, which I'm using, by 6.28. So I got 1.9. So next, I'm going to draw that 1.9 from the tip. Next, I'll be using 3 inches for the length of my full circle. So I'm going to draw 3 inches and connect it all through. And I'll proceed to cut it out. So this is how my full circle is. So next, I'm going to open one part. So I'm going to take my tulle nets and I'll be cutting this circle shape in my tulle nets. I folded my tulle nets in layers, so by the time I'm through cutting it out, I'll get more than one piece. So this is it, and I'll be cutting as many as possible because I will be placing it on the base. So you need much of it to give you that fullness. I'll be starting from the midpoint of the base, and I'm going to be using double of the 2 nets. That is, I'm going to be using 2 pieces together. So I'm going to place it, as you can see from the video, from one point to the other, and I'm going to sew it down. I'll be marking 1 inch, and this 1 inch will be used as spacing for the next 2 to be placed. At the end, I'm going to fill up the space. I'm using this as a guide so that I'm able to get through to the end. Also, I'll be placing them in one direction, so I'll be placing all the 2 in one direction. They'll be facing one direction till I get to the end of the 2. Also, do not forget to leave your 1 inch for your zipper allowance on the both sides. So this is the outcome after placing them together. You can see the fullness, the effects. It's looking so beautiful. So this is the excess. Yes, there will be excess. I've gone ahead to trim the other, so I left this to show you. At the end, I'm going to trim it off. So this is it. I'm also going to be using lining so that these parts will not be rough on the child's skin. So I'll go ahead to trim this off. So this is it, and like I said, I filled up those space, those 1 inch spacing I gave earlier. I filled it up, so at the end you might be having like ½ inch spacing. So I'm making mine as a dress, so I'll be adding the upper bodice, but you can also make yours as a skirt by adding a band. So if you've watched this far, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have yet to. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.